Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all knew this was coming, man. Come
Yeah,
on,
man,
man.
we here.
Michigan Street Soldiers, man.
Yeah, shout out to you,
You
man. I
know.
appreciate you for coming through.
Yes, sir. This man opened his domain to me to come through and get this epic footage, get this epic interview, man, because there's been a lot of things said, so we got to clear the air on everything and just get his side of the story and
Oh
get
yeah,
his background, you know what I'm
the
saying?
truth.
If y'all don't know who we talk about, that's Greg Metcalf, a.k.a. Pastor SKEEZ. Y'all know what
AKA
it is.
Pastor, man. I don't care about being viewed as the best. I just want to be a dude you respect. The name Pastor, but God ain't through with me yet. Pray for me.
Let's go.
Let's
go,
get in it, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's get into the narrative, man.
Okay. And so many
Well,
of those.
it's so many
So
though.
many of
Which one
those.
you want to start with? I'm gonna give you the floor because once again, Street Soldiers is just a platform for people to get their opinions out. They anything they promoting, anything
sure.
they doing. So you know what I'm
Respectfully.
saying?
Well, I mean, let first of all, November 6th, man. Pastor SKEEZ versus Chili.
Yeah.
It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. You gotta see me. You know what I mean? New up and coming, you know what I'm saying? Young God, respectfully. You know what I mean? That's how we did it when we came up. You know what I mean? Any new up and comer that was making noise, we called his name out. Hey, okay, well you gotta step in front of us. That's how we pass that torch. I don't know, this new generation think that if we say a name, you want something from them or you want some clout. And I mean that was one of the things he said in the interview. He said, I don't know, they just trying to get off my wave or they trying to basically step back into the field because of what he's doing.
Not to cut you off, do you think do you think not just Chili and Seals, but do you think the newcomers up as a whole, you think they getting a little too excited off only having a couple battles and they only one rounders? Like not too many of them going 3 rounders. Like
Man, I mean,
back in the day, and that's no shots at them, no disrespect.
Sure,
that's just
sure.
me asking a general question because there's a lot of OGs
Yeah.
that the Street Soldiers represent that's tapping into this.
Exactly.
And these are questions that they ask and they want to know because they come from the old era of battle rap, not even when they was preparing for opponents where they was just, oh, you rap? Okay, boom, let's go. And they got either freestyling or they got old 16s. All the OGs, you know
all
what I'm saying?
Did,
so
man,
yeah.
freestyles on the spot. We all did freestyles on the spot battles.
So do you think that they getting a little too ahead of themselves off a few battles?
Definitely. I mean, I understand the drilling in, you know what I'm saying? The excitement of something that you're doing new, the essence, the atmosphere, get you excited. The crowd reactions like, oh, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? This is me. But hold on. I don't feel like a lot of balladers now in grand rappers really felt any pressure. And you do have URL, battlers. You have like Corey Gutter. Shout out to Corey Gutter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sick. Yeah, I'm sick. All the new up and comer guys face URL, so that is some type of pressure. You know what I mean? But you have the you only see one round. You don't really have enough pressure over one round because you can stop and then that could just be it. Plus, you can just sustain a flow. You know what I mean? Where you can just keep going and going and going. But at the same time, for 3 rounds, you have to learn how to be consistent. You have so many distractions and so many things that can go on with 3 rounds. You know what I mean? You have you got to have the ability to actually take the momentum away from somebody.
Yeah, I've seen dudes doing 3 rounds get thrown off in their first and just never recover.
Man, never recover.
Just not even thrown off by their opponent, thrown off by some bullshit in the crowd.
Yeah, me personally, man, I experienced that, man.
Yeah.
Like I respect, like it's a lot of definitely you go through a lot of tests in the 3 rounder more than a 1 rounder, but it I mean, respectfully, 1 round. You can tell if a guy has potential or if he have that it factor or talent. You know what I mean? Because you still displaying some type of art, but 3 round is definitely it's more pressure than the 1 round. I feel like a lot of guys is a big headed just based off the likes, the shares and and their own personal validation. You know what they want from it. You know what they seek from it. That's why I understand where when people say, "Oh, y'all trying to get it popping based off our way." Well, what is your goal? What are you doing? How can me battling Chili benefit me? Mm-hmm. When I 10 times did what you did years ago. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And I could say I fell into the narrative, but not to it as that aspect. I fell into it as in the OGs coming back because of how the internet is now. Yeah. And the opportunities that's presented now, like how OC, shout out to Red Peso, how he bringing the Smack dudes and URL dudes here. Not saying y'all ain't did it before, because I've seen JC host y'all battles and stuff like that. I've seen plenty of Smack dudes at y'all battles. But now that they here actually battling y'all, it's more of an opportunity now. Not for y'all to just capitalize off of, but maybe to capitalize off of. But like, hold on, like we did this shit first. Hold on, let us get our shine now. Hold on. It ain't like that. But not to the narrative like, oh, y'all did it, let us come back like that. Like I look at it like not as the same aspect as they looked at it, but that's how I kind of fell into the same type of narrative.
Yeah, true. Well, let's get straight into it. So how me and Chili, came about, right? Because he did mention that, and Capital Kings was kind of cheerleading on the side, like let's talk about it, and and said that they the reason why we came back, and then he did say, he also said, well, we didn't ask y'all to come outside. Well, why are we here? We here because you said my name. So isn't that asking me to come outside? So that's a contradiction. You know what I'm saying, within itself. So people don't really actually think before they speak, and then that's all I know. They don't stand on nothing. They just for clout. You know what I mean? They just, and that's all it is. So I went to the battle. I did go to the tunnel battle. They was battling in the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was already, and shout out to that, because we GRBG, I did, take a hiatus for a couple of years because,
And speak on that we're going to get back to the tunnel. We're going to highlight the tunnel.
For sure.
But speak on that, because this has been a narrative on why GRBG disappeared.
Yeah, so look, so this is so me and GCAS, we kind of, started up the concept. Yeah, shout out to GCAS, man. Well known in the cities.
Y'all need another battle too, man. I seen both of y'all battles.
Yeah, man.
I need a clear, clean battle. No stumbling, no nothing. I need a clear, clean battle.
For sure, man. I was on his neck that battle.
Yeah, both of y'all was going, but it was
Yeah, he was.
That's why I say I need another one. But
for sure.
Continue.
But me and GCAS, we kind of thought of. He was like, man, you know what? Let's just this is a time where street games was heavy. You know, man, you got the Beamises, the Ricochets, the North, the South,
I'm
like
from
all over there. KZoo, OG. Well, look, man, come on, man, talk. I feel you out there. Look, I'm already in the presence already. Yeah. So we was thinking like, man, what could we do? Can I bring our community together to kind of enjoy, something where we can have all basically just one body, representing each other, come forth with a good cause, and we were just like, let's just battle, let's battle, at King Park. So we just made a flyer. We didn't know how it was gonna turn out. We just said, man, and we got some undercards. Shout out to Juice the God. He started it with us.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yayo.
One of my favorites. Man, all they do is spit truth. One of my favorites.
Yup. And so we was like, man, let's just go to King Park. And then we didn't know how big it was gonna do. We just know we wanted to do something positive. So fast forward to the day of the event. Man, we talk about 150, 200. I mean, hundreds of people coming out.
I remember.
And this was like.
I remember y'all had a couple of them park battles, and that's when I got involved and started hearing about it, and that's what got me in tune. But to give y'all respect, because I was a doubter at first. I was like, Cause like you say, the gang activity, street block bang. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna. There's Bemis over there, Ricochet over there. Oh
Yeah,
shit, Highland coming up. Oh hell no, this shit ain't.
yeah,
Somebody gonna get shot. So
yeah. I
I was like,
mean,
this ain't gonna last. But
and
y'all
I
last through that shit. So shouts out to
facts,
y'all.
man. And I, I just, kind of, live a purpose and faith. You know what I mean? And that was a part of that. Me just believing that this can happen, even though there was a risk. And there's a lot of times I took risks, which we'll get into. But if the outcome is positivity, that's much greater than what could happen. You know what I mean? So after that event that was successful, me and GCAS battle, everybody enjoyed it, crowd reactions. You know what I mean? We start. Couple of next events was at King Park, so we was like, okay, so we need to try to get in a building, have some type of security now, or if we want to have a type of business or establishment, let's try to get inside a building, because it was getting cold, and we have to wait a whole year just to get back to it if we was continue to do it outside.
Young boys thinking ahead of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And so I was like, knowing I wanted to do that, I also didn't want to charge. I mean, this was the bad business part. You know what I mean? Me still being kind of young, but me thinking about the cost more than the business. Because I ain't go to school for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I was just, young nigga, grew up in poverty, trying to, trying something positive for my community, just thinking, for something good. I didn't know nothing about business. Right. I knew nothing about finances. I didn't know about budgeting. I ain't knew about nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Figure it out as you go type shit.
For sure. So it's like, I was just charging like $5 for people, you know what I mean? $5 just to come. Yeah. And even then, niggas would try to get, man, look, let me just get, you know what I'm saying?
Give you $3, man. Let me get in for free. Come on, you my man.
But see, those, even though, you got people that go out here support Nike, support Jordans, and, pay whatever for a brand.
Anytime.
You know what I mean? But this, like I said, this is the young me. I know that now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I try to, speak knowledge into my people and how we do business, our mindsets, how we need to change. But I was just charging $5 for the less fortunate, for the people that just wanted to see, for the people that on government assistance and couldn't pay 10, 20. Honestly, it's like that. You know what I mean? That more responsibility. It's like, look, you can afford $5. If you gonna want to pay that, just come in, just come. And that's why we got the energy in Grand Rapids now. Every time an event like that,
used to be packed,
man, because it was people.
You could damn near hear more crowd than the rappers rapping and shit.
Man, crazy. And see, I love that. I fed off that. Like, I didn't care about not losing no money, not lose. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care nothing about that. And so really.
I don't know if niggas really remember them days, bro.
Man.
Like, I don't think they do, man. You gotta talk about it, man.
So
like, they gotta go back and look at the film, man.
For sure. And fast forward to, okay, when I really, wanted to do, get some positivity going, through the city, I took the initiative to try to set up Project Prime, shout out to Prime, and Rich DeVos from
Prime, also one of my favorite.
Yeah, and
back when he had the braids, Prime.
Yeah,
that Prime.
Yeah, man.
Fresh
Prime
out.
Been in the game for a while, man.
I don't know if he get his proper respect that he deserved.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And so they kind of had because they kind of been around each other through the battle atmosphere, but I can't say they was tight. Mm-hmm. But there was kind of a little friction between. Bemis in the north a little bit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think it was enough respect between Rich and Prime where I was like, y'all think y'all can make this happen? You know what I mean? Y'all think y'all can battle? Yeah, y'all think y'all can make this happen for me? And so they was like, look, man, we just gonna come to battle. And I knew a couple of guys from both sides, you know what I mean? Like, so they all was like, man, look, we coming on there on positive. Shout out to all my North niggas. Every event, they was on guard because of what they represent and what they felt like they had to protect. You know what I mean? Which is, part of our upbringing and what we're taught. You know what I mean? As we're in the streets, but at the same time, they show a level of maturity and respect towards what I was trying to you know what I mean, bring to the city. And it was always, you know what I mean, on positive shit. They always looked at as a big thing, you know what I'm saying, more than this nigga from the other side, or I don't like this nigga, or and if y'all look on YouTube, it's got a lot of official footages got deleted, man, on it's like these old accounts. And see, I used to be like, hey, you got a camera? Okay, boom. You got a camera?
Oh yeah, everybody.
Recording.
I remember little J be recording.
Yep.
Everybody be recording.
Everybody, man. Everybody was recording. Like, cause I really, and I didn't really have no structure. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I was just like, hey, man, cameraman. The person was like, well, I can't do it. Hey, you got a camera? You got a phone camera? You know what I mean? It was on so many different profiles on YouTube. You know, this person that was storyless got deleted. Hey, I had to delete my account. So you won't be able to really find a lot of footage, classic battles too. But if you look on YouTube, man, Rich DeVos versus Prime, you will see that battle went down. You can see and hear and feel. Even looking at the battle, you can feel the tension that was in that room. You know what I mean? But it was a crazy battle. Shout out to them. Then I did a Prime versus Rich Kid. That was another classic battle. I think over like 20,000 views, 30,000 views, something like that. That did crazy views.
Yeah, you know these dudes love to talk views.
Man, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's, you know what? That's just, appreciating the people for looking. Now people use it as like some type accolade or something. I got 5,000, I got 10,000. Yeah. Okay, well, you can accumulate those views. I mean, what is it doing? You know what I mean? Other than showing me that people watching you. But okay.
On our channel, we shout out our viewers and give back, man. We just did a $500 giveaway, and we doing another one coming up. We just changed some people's lives over in the Philippines.
That's what's up, man.
It's different, man. Like,
man,
these
for
dudes
sure.
use this stuff. We sit back and watch because, like I said, once again, we OGs. We be looking at this stuff like, man, these dudes is chasing the wrong.
Yeah, man. But look, we gonna talk about more, man. November 6th, man. Copy your tickets. We should be getting tickets soon, man.
Most definitely.
It's gonna go crazy, man. Organized
crime. The build up for this is going crazy, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be even more build up. I still haven't. I'm just really. In the last couple of weeks, I've really just been mentally preparing for, because as you can see, like and we gonna get back to GRBG. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. You got all the time, whatever.
For sure. But it's like these last couple of weeks I've been having to lock in because I can't be mentally the same person preparing for a battle that I could be in my home. You know what I mean? I'm all about having a great foundation here and trying to cut away some like I say cycles and old ways that that I had growing up. I try to cut away from them ties that I'm bringing in my new home, because a lot of that doesn't translate well for me raising my kids. Rather, the aggressive me, the things that I may have had trauma through as a kid, what I'm saying, that can trigger me to either, yelling at my kid or disrespecting my wife, or, what I'm saying, or anything like that. Not to get all, into that, but it's just like I gotta mentally prepare to be in a battle mode, because I gotta have that I gotta bring that same energy to the battle.
So have you not battled since 6?
I haven't battled, man. I haven't battled since 6. Yeah, since 6. I haven't battled since I was supposed to.
What was crazy was I seen that card. I was supposed to actually go to that event. That was supposed to be actually the first event that I started recording and doing stuff. But it was Valentine's Day, man. My wife wasn't having that.
Yeah, man. That's what. Look, man, that was another thing.
And it was crazy. I don't know how I missed y'all battle. Did y'all battle first? Because I seen all the other battles.
First.
Okay. Yeah. I end up going back and watch that. I think y'all need another one because Sick fumbled in this first round. I think he was kind of cooking. Yeah. And you just went crazy your first round, like extra long. You like tried to put the nail in the coffin the first round.
Yeah. And that's all what I really, wanted to do. Like the second and third was just,
and it was like playtime. So I feel like y'all need another
for sure. Cause
it's a couple battles I feel like I want to see you.
Yeah, cause Sick, he was like he kind of grew up wanting to become a battler and GRBG. You know what I mean? Like he actually, came to me. I was actually like kind of supposed to like take him up on my wing type. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach him the ropes, like, okay, you do it. Because he was, asking me, like, bro, I want to get in, you know what I mean? This and that. I'm like, all right, bet. When you ready, I think I put him on a car, like, once. Or I was about to put him on a car, but, he just wasn't ready. And then when he come back, when I see him battle, I'm like, oh, okay. Then he called me out. He called me. I'm like, damn, little nigga, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be on my team. Now and I respected that. Which is the reason why I
even gave him that opportunity.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I respect that. So, that was just like a, showing love, you know what I mean? Brotherly love type,
facts,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
And then
you can see it in the end and y'all hug and embrace that.
Yeah, for sure. Because, Sick, people don't know, you know what I mean? Like, cause
I fuck with Sick too.
Yeah, Sick was going through something, personally in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, man, if we can use battle rap as an outlet, for you to express yourself and then you to get some of that negative energy that you have to deal with at home that people don't know about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can get you through that, if that can be, some therapy to you, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was talking about, making a transition into, believing and inserting God into his life, you know what I mean? Like, and if you listen to the battle, like I speak on that a little bit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, and that's how I approach everything now. Like and yes, like I use the term, it gotta make sense. For me, I say that in a sense is if it can't do nothing for my family, then it has to make sense where it's like, not only I'm taking you, to battle you, I'm taking you because I feel like I can let me see, give out a greater message to the people that's coming to the battle. Like it's got to be a purpose. Right. Like what angle I can use, against you where people can resonate with that. Yeah. And I believe Chili, is the perfect guy.
Yeah. It's gonna be a big statement because
Yeah.
Chili is the hottest right now. I can't even lie. I can't even lie.
And this was all because I respect him, in his art. I wouldn't even waste my time, with Chili.
Back to some things said in the interview. You think about back to narrative that something about your family is the reason you can't battle or something?
Yeah, see, so to get back to GRBG, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward to all, the classics and the years of grinding, the years, of me investing in it, not really getting nothing back from it. There was a time where it's like, you talking about 7, 8, 9 years, yeah, but also that's 7, 8, 9 years of my personal life that my wife is going on to the journey with me, and she see, okay, we wasting money and time, and this is not really getting us anywhere, you know what I mean? And so that's why I had to step back, and it was also bringing a lot of extra negative stuff
home with
you. Yeah. We don't got to touch on that, but it was also bringing a lot of, extra stuff too that wasn't cool. So I had to step back and kind of, put my priorities in order and make her feel important, make my family feel important. Once my kids, starting to talk to me and starting to, see what it is like that I'm doing and if it's not, or if it's benefiting my family, or how does it make my wife feel, or how does it, then I got to step back. It's like, man, what's more important? My family affects me every single day. You know what I mean? When I wake up. So it's like, I have to tend to this. I can't care about preparing for a battle or paying big cannon, trying to get the whole Chicago here, which cost me like $4,000. And when the Chicago didn't show up, I took the initiative to give people their money back because y'all came to see a show and y'all didn't get it. know what I mean? So it's like my heart was in it, you know, more than the business side. And then when it was really you know, affecting my home, I had to be like, you know what, you know, I didn't really appreciate, you know what I mean, my lady or family while I was just kind of like mentally, you know, into, you know, battle rap or whatever. So I had to, you know, get married, you know what I mean, get you know, get a better foundation, structure in my home. You know what I mean? I had to, you know, secure it here, man. You know, I had to, you know, make my family feel some type of security, because I was just wild and all over the place, you know what I mean, doing the battle scene. But I always had the intentions to come back, you know, but I just had to invest in my family. And battle rap was taking a lot of time and money from me. You know what I mean? And it ain't bring nothing to the table.
That's a narrative too, that y'all ain't getting paid and this, that, and the third. Where I don't know where that come from, because where you can hear battlers that you battle say stuff about getting paid.
Yeah.
Like when you battle Young Pablo, he say you paid for it.
Yeah.
You know, even though he stumbled through it, he said you paid for it. So
Yeah.
that's a battler getting paid right there. So
and I always appreciate a person and their worth. You know what I mean? And whatever you feel, we can negotiate. I might not agree with it, but you know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Okay, you feel like you worth this? All right. If I appreciate your art, if I feel like you deserve that, come on, GRBG. You know, give, like, I wanted to always give back, man. Whether it's to the battlers or to the fans or whatever. Like, I don't care if you choke or whatever. The positive, you taking $250 or $300 back home. You know what I mean? Like that was, you know what I mean, important to me too. So
yeah, that's just a narrative that y'all don't get paid or y'all ain't paying or whatever. So
yeah.
I don't know where that come from either.
Man, nah, look. So so GRBG kind of started where, okay, say the tickets is 40, right?
Bet.
I would, you know what I'm saying, have a proposition where it's like, okay, if say you give me you buy a ticket, you know, and it's for $40, I go to the artist, okay, well, just give me 20, and then you sell that ticket, and you get 20, so it's like half. We just, you know what I'm saying, split it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You show me your worth. That showed me, like, if a guy come to bring to the table, okay, I need $400. Okay, well, you gotta bring me at least $400 worth or $200 worth, you know, of people to the event. That's how you show me your worth. You know what I mean? Like, and shout out to GCAS again, because GCAS, man, look, he would buy 50, 60 tickets and sell them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's business right there. Like, and I would, you know, cut him deals, you know what I mean, on the tickets and stuff, because he would bring people to the event, and that's all I cared about at the time. I ain't really
getting
care
the brand
about
out there. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I was kind of, you know, thinking big, and that's how it kind of transitioned to the Chicago. You know what I mean? That was some big names. You know what I'm saying? That Chicago versus Gunru card. You know what I mean? And it was packed. But, you know what I mean? So it was like a big build up for a, you know, kind of slap in the face. And then, you know, which, you know, like I said, my wife was kind of there, like, through, you know, thick and thin, like, through step. And she was just like, okay, nigga, you ain't married me. You ain't paying attention to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't
I'm a married man. I most definitely know what you're talking about.
Man, for sure. You know what I mean? That's like, so, you know, I had to, you know, take a couple of years off. You know what I mean? The hunger was always there. And before I can really think about, okay, how we going, because people was always telling me to come back. You know what I mean? I just had to, you know what I mean, take care of home, and it was in the right time for me. So, and that's when I seen, so maybe a couple years, I seen Juice go live, and I seen, you know, people in a tunnel, and they battled. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So they battled. I'm like, man, let me go down here. I was about to be late for work, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I love that energy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went down there to check it out. You know what I mean? It was a tunnel. That's when it was Chili, Barcode, and them, Sick and them. I think that was a Sick versus Mantra, I think.
I believe it was Sick versus Mantra, and wasn't it KT?
Yeah, KT versus Chili.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't see the KT versus Chili. I missed that. I did see it online, but I came down there and caught the sick, like the middle of the sick versus mantra battle.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, okay. After all that, man, we shook hands. Like, see, niggas be knowing who I am. You know, they know who I ain't gonna lie, for a while, I lost a lot of weight, so a lot of niggas didn't really recognize me, you know what I'm saying? Cause they was like, damn, like, you know, cause I was kind of big, you know what I mean? But like when niggas, you know how niggas try to see you, they side eye you, they trying to wait for you to speak to, but they want to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, just weird energy.
All the weird shit.
Like,
I know what you're talking about.
Like it's okay to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, come battle, but you know what I'm saying? Once I open up to niggas, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes. And so, but even then, I had no intentions to coming back. I just wanted to go there as a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Peaches culture.
Yeah. So in Prime, and see in Prime and them, Prime and Ray Dale and OC is the one, Prime really put it together. So I don't know if...
when I seen him step back in, I said, okay, now they doing something.
Because I didn't know, so that would be a conversation you would have to, you know, have with Prime. What was his motivation to come back? Because he the one got the, you know, organized crime battle league popping after the tunnel and stuff. So I don't, so, you know what I mean, rather he was motivated by the tunnel and stuff like that, which I don't really see nothing being negative about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we appreciate y'all for bringing a wave. Okay.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Let's try to do something over here in organized crime battle league. You know what I mean? So that was Prime idea. So I was supposed to battle Sick on the same card. It was the Prime versus Ray Dale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chili versus Ghost. Yeah. You know, stuff like that. So they called me for that. I fucks with Peso. Peso, he showed up to my event when I went against his brother, Spaz Mayweather. Yeah,
that was one of your best performances to me. One of them.
Yeah.
Even though he choked through it, but your rebuttals was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Aggression, all that. That was one of your best performances.
For sure. Man, I be looking at my past stuff and be like, man, it's so trash, man.
Yeah.
Because now, like in the last couple of years, you know, I just, you know, had a huge transition where I changed everything about me mentally. You know what I mean? I think I've matured, you know, a lot more in the last couple of years. And I was just still immature, still didn't know nothing about life, still, you know what I'm saying? Still talking about how big my gun is and all that. You know what I mean? Just dumb, you know what I'm saying? Bars is bars, but now when I speak, you feel.
And that's what I said in the last interview with Chili, them that one of my biggest thing about battle rapper period is believability or relatability. Like even if you saying a gun bar, I gotta believe that you would pick up a gun. You know what I'm saying? Some people I look at and listen to and know and be like,
and Chili ain't that. And Chili ain't that. I mean, I'm gonna show you the difference, man. These little boys.
Like I said, one of my favorite battle rappers is Goods. You know, I like K Shine. I like Geechee Gotti.
Yeah.
It's several. You know what I mean? I gotta just feel what you saying and feel what you talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man, I mean,
this one gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying?
I wish I would have went against Geechee, man. I had some powerful material.
Didn't he back out or something? A no-show or something?
You know what? I don't know the reason. I mean, he did back out, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I believe he did his research. He knows. Straight. I think him backing out was more of a business move than a personal one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep it 100. You know what I mean? Like I know Geechee is Geechee.
Yeah.
But I think he knew my potential.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So are you coming back to this like on some full time, or you just jumping in because a man called your name out and then you going back to the family, man?
Man, that is a good question. I have not yet thought about that. You know what I mean? I have not, but right now I'm in the moment. Right now I'm in battle mode, just because it can benefit my family. So it's kind of both. Mm-hmm. Because I enjoy it, and just like, you know, the narrative that I'm coming back because of. Y'all did it alive. It was Montro, Chili, and Capital Kings. Mm-hmm. The cheerleader. Mm-hmm. They did it live, saying oh, I don't know if Pastor, want to battle or, because they said I want the league owners versus the league owner. He presented that first. He said that. I never, I never went to Chili and said I want to battle you, nothing.
So that wasn't true when they said they seen you somewhere with KT and Raydell and all them, and they asked you to battle?
They didn't ask me to battle, but they seen me. Yeah. No, They talking about a time where we was all, I think, getting ready for an event. I don't know what.
That's a narrative too.
What?
That they already asked you to battle and you didn't want to battle. Now it's like you want to battle.
Yeah. So look, this is what happened. After they just said my name a couple of times, right? They said my name a couple of times, and so that's when I did the little cipher. The little cipher.
Seemed like you threw some shots.
Yeah, just a little bit, cause I had to see what niggas was on, cause like I said, Barcode was doing more cheerleading for him. He did say hey man, I think that would be fun, league owner versus league owner. You know what I mean? Like, but he painted that picture. He talking about, oh, it's what the people want to see. Nah, nigga. You said that. You know what I'm saying? You brought that to my attention. So I'm like, okay, I just laughed it off. And yeah, the time he talking about where we all seen each other, I think it was before the Geechee battle. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we were just showing each other love. And like I said, it's always handshakes. When I came to that event with Raydell and Prime, was headlining, Capital Kings, I never spoke to him. He came up to me. Hey, you Pastor SKEEZ? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Giving me my flowers, which I appreciate, because like a lot of people do it. Like, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's love. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you back. I appreciate him for it. And I said I appreciate him. But it's like, you niggas don't give flowers in front of me and then on camera like, oh, that nigga ain't nothing to see, or we the reason why you. Come on, man. You the same way you gave my flowers in front of me to my face when you look me in my eye, you can give them flowers to me, but you can say, nah, but I'm here now, Pastor. I'm here to take over. You know what I mean? I appreciate what you did, but nah. Bart, you know what I'm saying? These little niggas wanna, create errors and hype up a battle off lies and contradictions. You know what I'm saying? That's trash, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas always show me love. You know what I'm saying? And it was always love. But that's why I was kind of confused. And then let me get into another thing, right? Whatever. So after that freestyle, or you know what I'm saying, the cipher, mm-hmm. They had an after party or something like that, I think.
At the mansion.
And somebody came to me like, man, this nigga Chili was talking heavy. You know what I mean? Like, he was talking heavy, like, yeah, he's, SKEEZ said my name and this and that and that. I was like, okay, yeah. So I inboxed him. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? It's about that time. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. What's up? You got to see me. And he responded. I got the receipts. We gonna get to that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He responded like, oh, I'm not trying to really, that's definitely is something I'm trying to make happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I mean, we definitely gonna have to get into it. Nah, it wasn't no energy like, oh, no, yeah, Pastor, let's get it. Let's set it up. That's what I need. That's the type of energy I need. Once I seen he wasn't even on nothing, that's when I just stopped talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, you say my name, but then when I approach you, okay, let's get it. Because this when I found out Geechee was no longer happening. Like, I couldn't, Alfie, he did contact me about battling Chili when in a process of me preparing for Geechee. And I think it was going to be like a couple weeks later or something like that. Or a couple, 3. I'm like, nah, if I'm going to battle Chili, you got to allow me to, really prepare for that. I take my art, serious. And that, I just can't, come up with something, you know what I mean? Like in a week or two, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, like, should be, you know what I mean? I be really have to tap into like meditation and like all that, man. Just kind of clear my mind and really, you know what I mean, have a whole different thought process. You know what I mean? Because when I jot it down, it gotta make sense. You know what I mean? When I speak it, it gotta move mountains. You know what I mean? It gotta move people. You know, I just don't write just to be writing no more. You know what I mean? I feel like that's, you know, wasting my time. I'm wasting my talent. So I did say we gonna wait till I battle Geechee. You know what I mean? Let me get Geechee out the way. Let me lock in on him before I think about somebody else. But then I don't know that I guess it was supposed to be a tournament or something, you know, that kind of fell apart. But then once I told Geechee, once I told I hit Alfie back and I was like, okay, Geechee not happening no more. Now let's make it happen. I got the receipts on that too. So it was supposed to be a video call or a private chat with me, Alfie, and Chili. Chili wasn't that active on it. So I'm like, man, you know what? This nigga, he don't really want no smoke. He don't want no smoke right now. And that's what he told me, which I respect that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I really just kind of ignored him, you know, for a minute until he told me he was ready. And so when he, like, honestly, when he posted that online, like, I'll kill SKEEZ, or he said something like, I'm gonna fuck the pastor up or something like that. That's my profile pic. You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of surprised because for a minute you know what I'm saying, it seemed like you were just kind of, you know, dodging a little bit, but now it's like, oh, I'm a fuck pastor. So I was thinking like, damn, was they plotting? You know what I mean? Or was he plotting to battle me? Was he writing material until then when he felt like he was ready? He would say, oh, I'm a fuck. Because like I didn't even know nothing about this event. You know what I mean? To like, you know, couple, you know what I'm saying, some weeks ago. Like, I ain't know they had no event plan. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying, like, nothing. And this was in the midst of when I found out DCS called Chili out. You know what I mean? DCS called Chili out, too.
That's my favorite battle rapper.
Man, my guy. He's stamped. Man, DCS, he did work here, and then he went to Flint. Killing stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I went to Flint to battle Noah, and, like, another
Didn't
battle.
Didn't y'all do a Kalamazoo battle, or did they come here?
Yeah,
it was just some Kalamazoo cats that came in.
No, the first, man, look, we had mad, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we had Gunru versus Kazoo, Ben Harbor, Muskegon, like we had cities, you know, representing, you know what I'm saying, for Gunru Battleground, and like even if I threw an event and they wasn't on it, man, we had Holland, everybody coming to GRBG, you know what I'm saying, like so, so when we did our first Flint event, they actually came here. You know what I mean? They came here. We did a Gunru versus Flint. You know what I mean? And it's like I said, you know, shout out to Barcode, you know, what they doing. But the only reason why I mentioned that, because it was kind of relevant to the interview still. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, just pretty much saying like, you know, the moves they making and how we ain't, you know, doing nothing or nobody's or, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to let it be known, like, look, Flint niggas know about us. The people y'all doing business with, they shouting me out. Like, Greg, he a OG. He a OG. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, y'all the niggas from Grand Rapids not showing no respect to me. They looking at it as, damn, them niggas different. Them niggas different over there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, look, man, like, they know about me. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? We done this. But y'all don't. These niggas don't. I don't know if DCS was on the last event, but we got DCS. No, he was on the last event. No Mercy. 2 versus 2. So you niggas didn't do research for real. Speaking on something, no nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
DCS was down there on all them old events.
Man, facts.
Look him up.
Facts.
That's one of my favorites. That's my top. Out of Grand Rapids niggas, that's my top.
Yeah, I mean, and just like you said, he did mention like, oh, you know, you need a permission to battle, and nah, it's like, look, when a nigga called my phone, first of all, it gotta make sense, and yeah, like shit, I consult with my family now because they first. You know what I mean? You know you know what I mean, when my lady tell me like, oh, I planned this for you for your birthday. That's my birthday weekend. November 6th. It's no, my birthday November 2nd, but we had, she had plans. So you think I should be like, no, I'm battling. You can't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nah, like I said, man, my wife, my kids, they affects me every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. Just to answer your question, before this battle, I'm locked in on being a better man, a better father, a better husband. It's a crazy world outside, man. Outside these walls. You know what I mean? Like when my kids come to tell me, like, yeah, the new school they transferred, they say, oh, Dad, I'm the only, black kid in a classroom. Dad, when this girl walked by me, she flipped my hair, because it's long. Like, that's the shit I lock into every day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to worry about no battles or, nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's like so every day, something can influence your children or your wife to think different or to act different. And nigga, as a man of his household, as an alpha, I gotta pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I got my own distractions, my own demons. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, life is serious. Niggas, like, life is serious, man. Thanks, like, and these little niggas think just like life is forever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, these niggas don't know nothing. They don't stand on nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but now he got to stand in front of that. He finna see the difference between battling, you know what I mean? And no disrespect to his past opponents, but even JC, it ain't nothing JC said in front of Chili that's going to amount to the shit I'm going to say to him. There's a difference, man. He finna be standing in front of a grown-ass man.
And no disrespect to that battle, because I do think Chili won that battle. But
yeah, for sure. He did his thing. I
don't think that was the best JC we done seen.
Nah.
I think a lot of them smack dudes just come in here to get a check. And they bouncing the fuck up out of here. Because a lot of them ain't even...
And that's what I meant by the
And they
pressure.
still killing.
Yeah, and that's what I meant by pressure. You know what I mean? Because that just business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but shout out to them because JC, he had, like, the battle with Ray Dale. You know what I'm saying? But
he did come in and put in work on that.
For sure, but see, I think there was a reason why he did that for Ray Dale.
Opponent.
These niggas not just coming out here, oh, I'm finna write, know nothing about my opponent. Like, nah, a lot of these dudes do research. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they gotta stop to protect. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, but we ain't gotta, get in all that, but not to take nothing from, from Chili, because he did work. Like, I had him winning. Like, I was in the building. I had him winning that battle. You know what I'm saying?
I was in the building too.
Yeah, so he, damn near beat a legend. Like, not a lot of people can say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not too many of the Grand Rapids dudes done survived when they came up in front of them URL dudes. Not in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, that man, like, that man gave you the opportunity the same as, that's why I don't really get the shade Capital Kings was giving to Corey Gutter. Like, okay, nigga, if you hate that man opportunity, won't you get your team to invest in you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Organized Crime Battle League / Red Peso investing in his people. You know what I mean? Like, you can't hate on
because if you is, at least that's like I say, once again, I'm an outsider looking in. I don't know the intricacies of how the battle rap world go, but as me looking from the outside looking in, when I see Smack, I see him pay his artists and pay them to get certain opportunities. So, you know what I mean? These dudes got to, step their weight up to get,
like, facts. And it seems like
I see Peso giving his artists opportunities.
For sure.
So whoever's supposed to be under his umbrella.
Look, it's his bread, man. It's his, you know what I mean? Like, that's his family. You can't, see, when I was doing it, I was, it was more about matchups. You know what I mean? Matchups, you know what I mean? Back to back, crazy battles, trying to get the most out of every event. You know what I mean? Even though Peso did, do some matchup, I feel like he was more, he had more a vision for his team. more than other people. It was his team, and then but if I can give the opportunity for the city and other people, then I'll do that. But his team was up, and he always made that clear, at least to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I never hated that. I was just trying to, grab on a, rope where I can, you know what I mean? So, and trying to get my opportunity. And unfortunately, like, it didn't go through, but shit, I had Pastor versus Geechee. You know what I mean? Like,
that was gonna be epic.
Man, I'm so mad. It's I don't know, man. But it might, it might
know.
Still happen, man.
You heating back up because that's all they talking about right now. At least you know what I mean. All I'm hearing, at least in the battle rap world, is that battle. Yeah. That's the battle that they looking forward to.
Hey man, look, it's going.
And that's not even the main event. The main event is Justo and Twerk, right?
Yeah, Justo and Twerk. That's the main event. But look, I'm telling you right now, Pastor SKEEZ versus Chili will be hands down. If he come like he should, like I expect him to, it's gonna be a battle that's gonna be talked about forever, man.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I mean? It's gonna be a battle that talk about forever. I mean, he got to show me. He gonna have to show me, cause and that's how that's how I look at it. Like, you the young killer, that's coming up and doing work in Grand Rapids. Okay, well, but like I said, first he said my name. You know what I mean? So, and let me address another confusion, right? Mm-hmm. So Peso hit me right for the event. So I'm like, damn. So when he first initially hit me, I'm like, November 6th? Damn. Let me consult with the, lady. She was, I spent this. I had plans for you. Damn. But these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's the chirping. Capital Kings get on live. Oh, nigga, you's a bitch. First of all, I'm not even battling you, little dog. I'm not even battling you.
It seems like that's a battle in the making.
So it's like when you speak those words, and it's like and people here, my wife here, like, damn, who is this nigga?
Yeah, the words is most definitely powerful.
You know what I'm saying? Who is this nigga? I'm not even battling this nigga.
They
like,
reaching the ears of a lot of OGs, man.
Yeah, like you don't even know me for real, little dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like you all hyped up for something that me and Chili's supposed to be creating. Like I said, niggas, they cheerleading for him. And that's how I know. Chili, he know what it is. He know not to come play. Chili respect me. He know he do. He's saying all that shit don't matter, nigga. But I know you respect me. And if you come in there playing, your life will change. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to grab that man's spirit. I'm telling you, man. I'm not playing around, man. When I open my mouth.
Well, how many rounds y'all doing?
3.
Oh, we back to that, man. Okay,
we back to 3, man. We gotta see. You know
SKEEZ, I need no fumbling.
For sure, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
cause this battle, I really want to see.
For sure.
And Chili, that's my dog. Shout out to Chili. Yeah. I don't want him to get no misconstrued, but he said in the interview that he don't stumble.
Yeah, he did say that. He said he never gonna choke. He said that.
All that.
Which I respect. I respect anybody's preparation. I don't
like
never
I said, it's different.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a battle rapper. I don't rap none of that. Yeah. But I feel like it's different when you out there, when your opponent putting that pressure on you, the crowd get to react in a certain different way.
See, with Ghost, he ain't feel no choke.
Yeah, they on your side. So I can't see you fumbling when everybody on your side and everything, every bar they going crazy.
Man,
that's just amping you up even more. So I can't see you fucking up. But when it's silent, crickets in there, and you ain't getting that.
Who went first in that JC versus Chili battle?
I believe JC went first.
Yeah,
I'm 90% JC went first.
Yeah, I mean, and JC, he was saying some shit, but it's like it was no real
it was like I said, it wasn't the JC.
Yeah,
like when Twerk first came here, when I first seen him came here, he seemed like he ain't really want to battle. That's when he battled Coy Gutter, I want to say. No disrespect to Coy, because I like Coy. That's one of my favorite new niggas that's coming around. But it seemed like Twerk just came to this motherfucker to get a check.
Yeah.
Then when he came back with Bel Air Beezy, he smashed Bel Air Beezy. He was on his shit. So it's like, you know, they got, I don't know, man. You know, it's serious.
Different motivations, and then understand it's like
you
dealing with you dealing with niggas who got a battle next week.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. The next over there, so yeah,
whatever,
you feel me? Like they do
quick.
that. That's their profession. Them niggas make money off that. You know what I mean? So they gotta, nigga. I don't care about if I recycled last week. Niggas, my material. Nigga, I gotta get this bread. I gotta feed my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to. Like this is more of a business for me than passion coming back to battle rap, but for this battle specifically, it's both.
It seems like it's personal too.
Yeah, definitely.
We're most definitely waiting on the. That's one of my favorite things about when you battle is the personals and shit. When you get the personals going, that's like one of your strengths to me.
Yeah, and now
that's what they expecting to hear, like all those receipts you talking about and all that.
Yeah. See, look, man.
Cause the streets is confused, they conflicted, they don't know who.
But I'm just saying,
what's the truth?
But man, niggas be laughing, giggling, talking about bringing my family. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
That's why I could never battle rap. I give y'all dudes all the respect in the world.
Yeah, niggas talking about like my family don't support me and all that shit. Look, niggas better be worrying about their situation. niggas better be worried about their situation. Meanwhile, you talking about a whole man in this household when.
Married man.
When niggas have no structure to anything that they trying to be committed to. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. You niggas, man, you hear your girls sending texts, you jumping up, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's what niggas going through every day, yet talking about what I'm building. You see, you in my home,
man,
family.
Dog, beautiful house.
I appreciate you, but this is. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying. This is what I'm building. This is what I built and building. It continues.
Beautiful.
You niggas worrying about me. Y'all need to worry about yourself, man. Yeah. Y'all need to worry about yourself. But like I said, I don't like just like with Sick, right? A perfect example. I'm thinking you're gonna be okay with me saying this. You know what I'm saying? If not, I have to answer for it, and I apologize. But see, he lost a child, and
I think he mentioned that in the battle, so it should.
Yeah. See, but I told him the only reason why I didn't mention it, but I was gonna mention it. I was gonna angle it where it was gonna be respect, but I was gonna tell him, you know what I mean? I was gonna talk to him a little bit, but I didn't want to mention that because I didn't know what that would trigger. You know what I mean? And I'm mature to see GRBG. See, he off limits.
Yeah.
He do whatever it is to make you uncomfortable and say the most disrespect. See, I'm not like that no more.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the disrespectful rap. Not saying I'm not a fan of GRBG because I like GRBG, but the disrespectful, like the Arsenal type battle rappers, that's just.
See, it's a difference between personals and just like.
I can't.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's like for me, it's different between personals and it's just like completely disrespect.
Yeah.
Like if I get personal, like I'm going to whatever that I say is going to resonate with you and you're going to feel it. But I'm going to make sure if I do say anything, it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel
but it's going to make you do some soul searching. You know what I mean? Like damn. That's what I'm aiming for. You know what I mean? That's what type of person I'm aiming for. You feel me? Like so we definitely gonna I think this is the first time where I never really focused on me being intricate or bars and schemes. Like I think, but of course I got. Come on, man. I'm crazy with the words. It's still in there, but I think this is all.
So all your 3 rounds is done, ready, polished. You just rehearsing right now, or is that too much to give to the people? You ain't gotta give me no bars. I just want to know.
Nah,
You all the way complete.
right now, I'm like probably like 75, 80%. As far as material.
Yeah, material.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it still take time to kind of, you know, I still gotta, I don't like that. Take that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put that together. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of all over the place. But as far as material,
the structure is there.
Yeah, man. I mean, it should have gotta be. I mean, because like you said, like, you know, I can't, like, I don't go into a battle thinking like, damn, I'm slipping up, because that's what I'm saying. The pressure is different, because when a person is battling you, when they go, you trying to think of what you gonna say, or if you got rebuttals, or what's your next line. But when somebody is, and you feel that,
throw you all everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? It's like mess up everything in there. You know what I mean? I always like to, you know what I mean? Like always like to tell like a little joke to I don't know if niggas fans or you've seen the episode with SpongeBob where he forgot his name. And you old head, you probably don't even.
Yeah, I got kids, bro.
For sure.
Yeah,
but like it was an episode a lot of people might know.
I was forced to watch that shit. Telling you.
Facts. So, I mean,
my kids,
look, man, 3 girls and you know, teenager. But it was an episode where SpongeBob forgot his name, and then inside his head he had like 1 million SpongeBobs, and once he kind of lost a train of thought, all of them just scattered. Everything was on fire, like, and that's why I'm making that comparison. That's what it goes on mentally when somebody hitting you, and you have to, and you listening to the crowds, like when that. Like when you hear that from the crowd, that shakes you. Yeah. You feel that. You know what I mean?
You see them faces and them crowd reactions.
Man, I'm telling you. And he gonna have to pay attention to me. I'm going to make him listen to me. He's not going to be focused on nothing. I'm here with it.
Do it matter who go first?
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Now that I can't say that, but we gonna see. We gonna see.
That's tough, man.
I mean, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do. If I win the coin toss, I know what I'm gonna do. You feel me?
Okay, tough. Man.
I mean, but look, but at the end of the day, man, like I'm never really disappointed in myself if I fumble or slip, because I understand like the way I write. In my flow sometimes, and like I rhyme with a lot of syllables, you know what I'm saying, in between you know what I'm saying, my sentences or whatever, my bars. So it's like I gotta be real precise, you know what I mean, and sometimes I might slip up with like I might get tongue tied, and I might just mess up the whole, thing, and then it kind of gets to me mentally, me being disappointed in myself, and now I kind of forget the next line is like a whole bunch of things that goes on, where I was like, I'm just hoping I, can get through my material, without cutting myself short, but I am coming to this battle.
Yeah, like in that GCast verse 2, you cut yourself short.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear more of that round. So
Yeah. I mean, cause it was, and man, it was about to get crazy.
That's why I think y'all need another battle, man.
Yeah, it was about to get crazy.
Tyson Fury type shit.
Man, I'm so mad. I messed up, but that still was a great battle. A lot of people still talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm still talking about it. It's what, 2021?
Yeah. I appreciate it though, man. I really do.
I'm tuned in. I'm not, like I say, I'm not overly immersed heavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I always say, if it's a name, because I'm tuned in with the streets, tuned in with the people.
For sure.
And I fuck with a lot of these dudes, like, outside the battle rap. So when I hear certain names, this car going on. And that's what Street Soldiers is, to get onto that. Michigan Street Soldiers is a platform for everybody in Michigan that's doing something positive. Whether it's you got a business, clothing line, you doing hair, nails, whatever. You got a tech company, you battle rapping, you got cars, whatever you doing in Michigan. We just trying to get Michigan out there, because we feel like Michigan ain't represented like it's supposed to be. When you bring up any topic,
for sure.
Michigan is supposed to be in any topic in our eyes, how I feel. Whether it's basketball, we got some of the top athletes that come from Michigan. Whether it's boxing, come on, man, Floyd Mayweather. Whether it's cars, Man, the Motor City, Michigan, and rappers. You got tons of rappers that come from here, so we feel like Michigan ain't represented. So we just trying to be a platform to represent Michigan. So anybody doing something, we try to just promote.
Yeah.
So that's what we doing.
So I did kind of get off track because I was talking about when Peso